Okay, so our first construction, we are going to construct a segment congruent to a given segment. So you would like to write that on the top of your paper. For this construction, you will need a straight edge. In this case, I'm going to use a ruler, and I'm going to use a compass. Those are the only two tools that you will need. Okay, your first step is to draw a segment of any length. My suggestion is to always use a pencil. I am going to use a pen so that it shows up in the video a little clearer. In my segment, I am going to give the endpoints names. In this case, I'm going to name it AB. Now my goal is to recreate the same exact size segment without using a measuring tool, also known as a ruler. In this case, my first step is to draw a new point, which will be the end point of my new segment. And I'm going to name this one X. I now utilize my compass. I'm going to place the X of the safety compass directly onto the end point of A. And now you're going to open or close, depending upon how large your segment is, your compass until you can see your end point of B in the hole of your compass. Okay, and mine's right about there. Now I'm going to utilize my pen or pencil to make sure that I can see that I did indeed find the correct endpoint. And when I move, you can see my segment goes right through my endpoint. Now I slide my compass down. Now I'm lining it up on endpoint X, utilizing the same hole. Notice I did not move my compass point, that little blue thing, in any direction, and I'm going to make a little mark. Once I move my compass, the center of the arc will become my end point. I'm going to name it Y. And now I connect X to Y in order to create my new segment. Now my segment congruent statement, in this case I have created A, B is congruent to X, Y. And those are both segments, therefore getting segment situation markings on the top. Now, to prove or to show that indeed my segments are the same length, we are going to measure the two segments. I'm going to choose to measure in centimeters because I find that it's easier. And mine is approximately, or as exact as I can be, 10.4 centimeters. I'm now going to measure my second one, and this one, I'm awfully close. I got 10.3 centimeters. Now you can be within a few decimal points of each other, but they should be pretty close to being exact. And there is your first construction.